to the second segment of mine and Phil's Melos prequel campaign. I'm joined today by Phil.
Hi.
I already introduced you, so it's sort of a bit of a weird one because I went off script, damn it.
You took it off me. I was like really looking forward to introducing myself.
Sorry.
It's all right.
We'll start that again then. Hello, welcome to the Phil Show. So yeah, we're going to be playing a narrative campaign today, of which we've got essentially the continuance of Phil has invaded Forge World of Eclipsis Alpha. So what happened in the last game, Phil?
So the forces met and I decided that I wanted to take over the Forge World and we fought and you retreated.
So what Phil is leaving out is the cowardly actions of his delegation, which we had we walked towards each other with our delegations not at war, and Phil immediately attacked and caught my forces off guard.
I think that's like some Sun Tzu sort of stuff. That's like preempting the attack. Well, it's not cowardly.
To be fair, it did result in my Magos D3L5 blasting off again into like in a proper Team Rocket moment for the campaign. So she is not with us today, and we've got basically Phil is hunting down my scattering forces in the ZM that we're playing. So I'm going to start with some militia on the table that's representing the Melosian regulars at the moment. They're not yet the irregulars that they formed to in our main campaign, as they got absolutely battered and completely wiped out. So yeah, we've got the Melosian regulars that are holding the tunnels and awaiting reinforcement. Should we say the objectives first? So we've got...
And the type of game, by the way.
We said Zedda.
Yeah, but what points we're using?
Points? No. So in this game, we're going to have 3 objectives in No Man's Land, and Phil placed 2 of them, I placed 1, and they're going to be 1 victory point per objective. We've then got 2 objectives in the Defenders Deployment Zone, which is me. And they're going to be defended by my Melosian regulars. For the Melosians, we've got a Force Commander who has got Warrior Elite and... what's the other one? Alchem Jackers, because they don't like running away, and that's what I've always used, even though I find it kind of a hindrance sometimes, because I sort of want you to run away so that I can shoot the whatever they're in combat with, because I'm not going to win that combat. So yeah, I've got, on the left-hand tunnel, I have 2 squads of Grenadiers. They've each got 2 melter guns, and they obviously come carapace armour and
pointless
crack
armor.
grenades. Pointless armor with the crack grenades on. I've also got some really powerful tarantulas that are stationed at the back, that anyone that might be watching the Rights of War videos will get why I've taken the tarantulas. In the central tunnel, in like sort of the key thoroughfare through the bit of a wider gap, I've placed my command squad, which has got my Force Commander. The Force Commander's got an Iron Halo and Cyber Familiar, because she's much more tech savvy than the Iron Warriors, who can't take...
So it wasn't just for the 3++, say...
No, it wasn't that. She's just much more... That's why she's on Facebook on her iPad.
Right, okay.
Yeah, whereas everyone else is messing about on their,
BlackBerry or the smartwatch.
No, they're on their Apple Watches, where she's got the full pad, so she's more tech savvy. Breaking my immersion! So then she's with the command squad, which is then allowed her to deploy with that as less points, because it's 1 command squad unit, with a second Grenadier squad on that side just a bit behind, and then holding the right flank.
Oh, I was going to say holding the line.
No, because that confused everyone with the reactions.
Okay.
And they're working the line.
They're working the line.
All day. So on the right flank there's another Grenadier squad, 2 melter guns, and that is it. Quite easy to remember. Buried melter guns and Force Commander. So Phil, what is it on your side?
So I'll go with what's just starting on the table, and this is going to be a lot quicker. I've got an Archmagus Dominus on a Bayon, and then I've got a Magos Dominus not on a Bayon, and then I've got 2 units of Castellax with Darkfires, a Maxim, but there's 2 units of 3 Castellax, sorry.
Okay, and they're sort of heading off my militia down the routes to the objectives, essentially.
Yeah.
It looks like you two are just going to walk into each other and kill each other, but we've both got reinforcements coming on that will drop into the game and not really say now, like my guys are radioing for reinforcements, so don't know what will turn up. Obviously, we know.
Yeah.
But in this narrative scenario, we don't know when they will show up and stuff like that. Now, we did actually do reinforcement points for the thing, but I managed to get my entire force on in the 8 reinforcement points. So we have changed the reinforcement point allocation for this. Rather than the Warlord being reduced to 2 points for reinforcement points, all HQs are 2 reinforcement points, otherwise you just can't take HQs.
If they're in a reserve, they'll never come on at 4 points.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they come on by themselves without a unit, so they get sniped pretty easily.
Yeah, exactly. So then we've got, like, I'm on 7 reinforcement points at that point that I've deployed, so I've got 1 left over. Have you deployed all 8?
2.
Oh, you deployed all 6.
I've deployed all 6.
In the scenario. We've got 1 for coming in the sides, 1 additional for reinforcement points. And I can't come on in Phil's rear, but Phil can do me in the rear.
Okay.
3 reinforcement. You didn't like that, did you?
I stopped so you could put a laughing track on, like from Cheers or something like that.
Where everybody
knows your name.
So yeah, that is our forces. So if you like watching this and you like watching narrative scenarios for Heresy, rather than just like smashy games and stuff, don't forget to like, comment that you like it, and what you think could be improved in this format. And also subscribe to the channel. It will let me know in the analytics that you want to see this sort of content, so I will prioritise it over more pickup game style stuff. If you really like it, there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself a bounty tray, dice, and access to the Discord. And then Phil has also got something to say.
Just massive thank you for everybody at the moment. Melos is going into its 5th installment and it's sold out really quickly. We have had like a really big interest, so looking at putting on a secondary date as well, running the same event twice basically. So watch out for this, and it'll come out soon.
Yeah, and that's just so that more people have access to getting the tickets, because they sold out before. A few people were like, "Oh, I'm waiting till payday." And
and they went. I think they went within like 24 hours.
So I think it's
48.
Let's not stroke our egos too much.
48 hours. So we've still got quite a few people that have been asking about it, asking to put on reserve list. So we're going to look at releasing another one there.
Yeah. So if you do want a ticket to the second one, ask to get put on the reserve list for the first, and we'll shoot everyone a message when they or before they go out to be ready. And we'll catch you in the game. So Philly's raring to go. So Philly's actually going first. I'll go on.
Yeah. I'm going to move my Archmagos' unit up 6 inches. And you know what? I don't know why I'm measuring this out, because I can literally count the squares. And it's one thing I do love about ZM is counting the squares out, because, you know, who needs maths? This is why I don't like this part of the table, because on this part of the table, I can't count the squares.
So I'm going to react.
Are you?
Yeah. With these dudes here. And that's my command squad. Will you just measure me the 24, Phil?
Oh, you're in. What if I fancy that?
I'm in. Right, I'm going to shoot my las guns at your Castellax.
Okay.
And your toughness 6.
I'm toughness 7.
So I can't do anything.
They're strength 6, toughness 7.
Yeah, so I can't do anything.
All right.
That's my reaction wasted.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Right, I would like to shoot now as well after moving. Can I have some of your amazing...
Thanks for the plug, Phil. Yes, you can. So, Phil, what are you shooting first?
I am going to shoot my Archmagos' unit of Castellax.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot them at the tarantulas.
Oh, the tarantulas? Is that because they're so powerful and you want to get them off the board?
Exactly that. I'm terrified of them.
And not at all that they can't react?
Exactly that as well.
Right, okay.
So firstly, I'm going to just increase this unit's ballistic skill by using a Cyber 30 power. And then I'm going to roll to actually allow them to react as well at the same time.
Right, well, do you want to just roll?
Fine.
So, yeah, leadership 9.
Leadership 10 for that, so I have to roll underneath that or lower. So
well, are we doing night fighting in the... You're stubborn, so it doesn't matter. But
so
are we doing night fighting in the tunnel since it's so dark?
Do you want night fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I rolled a die there. It just adds to theatrics.
Yeah, no. Like, so So because we've done this as a narrative scenario, we've made everything up. So then, like, well, if we want night fighting, let's just...
Everything's made up, Max. Languages are made up.
Oh, using my own sayings against me.
So the Castellax now into the tarantulas. First one hitting on 2s.
So it's hitting on 3s because it's night fighting.
Second one hitting on 3s.
Are you within 24?
Done mine, I've got an armory scanner.
Oh. So that's 5 total hits.
Yep. What's the toughness of them?
Oh, toughness rubbish.
2s. 5 wounds.
And I'm going to claim cover saves from my militia.
That's fine. I thought you would do your 6s.
Yes, one of them. So that means only 2.
Just
dice.
wait. Yeah, you can have that.
Oh yeah, you'd be nice enough to allow me 1 tarantula to survive with you. So yeah, that's 2 tarantulas down.
Can you take a blind test for them, please?
I can't because they don't have an initiative value, Philip.
It automatically fail.
It's alright, I only lose 1 point of ballistic skill. That's completely fine by me.
Awesome. We're going to shoot the Magos Dominus's unit of Castellax now.
Yeah.
They're going to go into your command squad.
Right, I'm going to displace with my reaction then. So my initiative is 4 on my commander. So I'm going to displace a total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I can go any which way, my 4 inches, and that gets me on my nice my mini mag trays. The first time I've moved these, Phil, so you're gonna have to bear this. My shameless plug for mini mag trays, because
they just make playing militia so much easier, though.
They actually do. Like it's an actual like pleasure to play rather than a horrendous drag. So yeah.
Is that your displacement?
That's what. Well, I can't get anyone else.
All right. Okay.
So I suppose I could go here, but you can still see the squad with everyone.
Yeah.
So
okay. Increasing their ballistic skill, and then we're going to be doing reactions for them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the stubborn, so we still leadership
8 for your Dominus.
They're 9.
They don't 9.
Yeah.
For Dominus. Okay.
Fine.
Love it.
So first one hitting on. Oops. Hitting on 3s.
Roll them all and we'll randomise.
Yeah.
Oh look, no overheats. That's fine.
2s. Oh no!
And then I'm going to claim like the partial cover saves from obscuring. No, everyone dies. Everybody dies. Nobody quits.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's 3 dead. And my medic doesn't help me at all.
No.
Thanks, medic.
Would you be so kind as well to take a blind test?
A blounding check.
Yep. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, I get blound. My lasguns, they're useless. Look how happy he is.
So short-lived, though. It's going to be so short-lived.
When I fix bayonets in charge, potentially.
Yep. They fix crack bayonets.
Well, exactly. Everything's a crack bayonet now against Mech. So at the end of Phil's turn 1, how many resource points do you have at the moment? Oh, no, reinforcement.
I've got 0 reinforcement points.
Right. So what we're doing in this scenario is randomising the amount of reinforcement points that we've got.
See if it works, really.
Yeah, so essentially, and that's just to randomise reserves a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to go. Oh, you say it, Phil, because we were just talking off camera, and Phil couldn't understand.
So we're going to roll a D3. So a 1 and a 2 on a D6 is 1. A 3 and a 4 is 2, and a 5 and a 6 is going to be 0. We're not going to go and give people 3 reinforcement points.
Right.
So I've got 2.
Right, which brings you up to a total of 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the end of Phil's turn 1.
Yeah.
And going into Migo. So Militia turn 1. I'm going to start by. I need to be semi-careful about this. And when I say semi-careful, I mean let's just go forwards. Because Phil's more scared of me in combat than I am of him.
I actually am, to be fair.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're terrified of that 6+ feel no pain that I gain in combat. And do you know what?
It's the fact
you know what I just thought about?
You're mobbing with I'm going to react.
Okay.
So you move them, don't you? Finish moving them.
Yeah.
Well, just because the sheer number of them with the auto-hitting crack grenades that go through my armour...
Well, I've just realised that blind does nothing when I auto-hit.
Yeah.
The charge.
So they're going to shoot at your command squad.
Yeah. Oh,
oh. Out of that Maxim bolter range, we know it's deadly.
Terrified about that.
Deadly.
Yeah. So you dark fires, 1 hit, and no ones again. A 2-ups to wound. Yeah, and that's 1 dead. And I'm already blound.
Take a blind test again.
No. Take it again.
Take it again.
Take it again. Next, over this side, I'll start moving out of Phil, and I'm going to run, actually. I'm going to start moving out of Phil's
line of sight.
Yeah, because I really don't want to get destroyed too harsh. Not too hard. Like, straight away. Like, I know he will be able to shoot at stuff, but it's inevitable. And I want to wait for him to get in Meltagun range anyway. So yeah, these guys are going to run over here and have a mosey on through the darkness.
Ooh.
Over to that corner.
What about that one guy that stood by himself?
I seem to have an additional medic. is the problem, because there's a medic there, a medic there, a medic there, a medic there, and a medic there. I'm just going to remove that one film.
Okay.
The narrative is he ran away.
It works. It can
Not at all that I accidentally added an extra medic to the force.
Night fighting is continuing.
Oh yeah. I think we're night fighting in the tunnels versus... what are you measuring there? We know he's out of 12 because your Maxim bolters weren't.
I know, but it's my turn, isn't it?
No, I'm about to shoot.
Oh, well, shoot your last gun.
How dare you?
Shoot your last gun.
No, I'm going to shoot that one tarantula since it's the only thing that can hurt you.
Right, okay.
So, laser cannon coming in.
Is it twinlings?
It is twinlings.
Hey! Hey!
Right. So that is Militia Turn 1 done, and we'll go into Turn 2. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to roll for my reinforcement points, and I get 2, so I'm on a total of 3.
Ooh.
Right, so Turn 2, Phillips go. You got 2 reinforcement points. Are you going to bring anything on?
I'm not at the moment.
Oh. Okay.
That's the end of that chat. These are going to move up here.
So that's your Castellax.
These are my Castellax with the Magos Dominus.
And have you taken Cybernetica back?
I have taken Cybernetica, yeah. So let's just go a bit further up. I have taken Cybernetica.
Okay, well, I am going to react with my unit here.
Oh!
You forgot they were there, did you?
No, I didn't really pay much attention to it.
Right, so they're going to react with their 2 melter guns.
Woo!
And shoot into your Castellax. Well, you go woo, there's nothing else I can do.
What did they wound?
Oh,
what
hits? Wounds.
5 up. Ah, it takes a wound.
Yes.
It takes a wound.
Yeah. It sort of feels like Melter should get like instant death if it's in melting range versus Dreadnoughts and... No, it just occurred to me.
I think so. I think
like blowing up a tank.
I think Armor Bay Melter should give D3 wounds against anything that's got an atomic
rather
shield.
than the reroll.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot better. That.
Oh, aye. When's your additional reaction? Have you got Logic of Victory?
I have got Logic of Victory, so it's in
Right.
2 a phase.
Well, it appears my Militia Warlord hasn't yet earned a Warlord trait. Since I didn't pick one.
So, yeah.
So Phil stomps forwards.
I do. Right.
Okay.
It's my favourite phase.
The shoesting phase.
The shoesting phase. I'm going to activate... And by the way, I keep on going in here because this is where I'm keeping all my dice to keep them off the table. Not just like rubbing my belly halfway
Just
through.
behind a wall.
That would be the clever option, wouldn't it? Magus Dominus unit with a Castle Axe. Gonna shoot into the command squad again.
Right, I'm going to...
The Maulers are out of range. So the Maxim Bolters are out of range.
So I'm going to actually displace backwards, despite wanting to go forwards for my... Will you measure me that 12 thing, Phil, because I only have one hand. Yeah, so I'm just going to get out of Maxim Bolter range, and then I'm going to return next turn.
Oh no, my plan is foiled.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, exactly what I would have done, to be honest. Just because the amount of shots and the wounding on 3s, it's quite easy to get through.
Cool. So, Darkfire.
First,
Yeah.
gonna make them ballistic skill +1 and also being able to react. This is on a stubborn. You get minuses to your leadership for night fighting. No, you don't. So it's 9. It goes off. They're gonna shoot. Oh, torn now.
Well, you have to shoot them, don't you? Because I reacted.
No, you
said.
Oh, I
you
did.
said
Yeah. Do you know, because it's a movement reaction in the shooting phase, that's where I get confused with this.
That's it.
Okay, so 3s.
3 1s.
We'll randomise them
And a miss.
in a second.
Yeah.
2s.
Oh!
For God's sake.
And then I'm going to take the 6 up obscured guy. No, he dies.
If you saved that, I'd be fuming, to be honest. Absolutely fuming.
You deserved it.
Yeah.
You deserved it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
So
All on a different one.
all on a different one. Nice.
And then you 5 up.
5 up for the back one. Nope. 5 up for the middle one. Nope. 5 up one for the injured one. Nope.
Excellent. It's all coming up militia.
That could not have gone better for you.
Whoa, I lost an 8-point militia command squad person.
Oof.
I know. Savage.
Oof. That was actually quite awful. That was quite awful. Going to use the squad over here as well. They're going to, with the Archmagus Dominus, just going to check if I'm in range with the Maxim Bolters. I'm not. So...
This feels like it's coming up all the same again.
Yep, they're going to do exactly the same, improve their ballistic skill and enable them to react. So that's on 10 or less. My heart went then. I thought that's it.
When you saw that 5.
Yeah, when I saw the 5. So hitting on 3s.
2 misses, that's 4 hits.
Wounded on 2s. So 3 wounds.
It is. So I've got 3 saves.
6 ups.
3 4-ups. Oh, I'm thinking it was maximum bolters.
No, they're not maximum ball range.
So 3 6-ups would be, I'll take the ones on the corner. No, 3 dead. But why can't you kill them in 5s, Phil?
I did try with this unit here, and look what happened. They ended up killing themselves.
I know. It's just so much more convenient when people kill them in 5s. It allows you to just quickly pull a base.
No break tests or anything.
No, because I got 15s in the squad.
That's fine. So what I'll do then is I'll roll for my reinforcement points.
Yeah.
So
a 1.
Again a 1. So I'm on 3.
Cool. And that is over to Militia Turn DOS. So Militia Turn 2, my Iron Warriors are going to enter the battlefield, and that is a Breacher squad, along with a Champion and Apothecary. So that's 15 Breachers, 3 Melter Guns, Combi Melter, on the sergeant and apothecary
I am worried about that unit there.
and a champion. Yeah.
I am. That's a unit I will be worried about.
And that was a bit far, actually. They only go 7.
Do they still move 7 breaches?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get the -1 for, like, Cataphracti do.
Yeah. I just assumed it was -1 at one point due to them being heavy, but it's not. It's just because the Cataphracti, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's their slow Terminator armour that they get it. Yeah, so they get there. By the by, I'll finish doing that while Phil's doing something in his turn, other than shooting Mall of Altars. Max in Bolter, sorry. My command squad here is going to run forwards 6 inches, and Phil's getting ready to do a move reaction that he can't
Which
do.
is wrong. Oh, why did they move it and put shoot reactions in the...
Because it's an interesting question, Philip, to ask of gamers.
Okay. I'm going to react and I'm going to fire, whatever it's called.
Do the pinning fire.
Fire 1.
Fire.
So at first I'm going to do the Mauler bolt cannons. Not Mauler bolt cannons, Max and bolters.
Yeah.
So hitting on 6s. So that's 3 from the first one. First model.
Yeah. 4.
4.
Oh, do you want to re-roll that cocked one?
4.
6. And then he wounds on 3s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So 5 carapace armor saves.
Oh, all of them saved.
Loves them all. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So what we'll do now then is the Dartfire cannons.
Yes. See, the bouncy tray goes round corners.
Not a single one, but not a single overheat.
Yeah.
And
The least unpalatable result for all of us.
nothing else.
Nothing else. You're not going to find the last pistol.
He's got a Volkite Serpenta. I was actually looking for Wall of Death, actually.
Oh, well, he's 10-inch range, is it?
8-inch range, but I was firing the Volkite Serpenta. We missed them both.
Oh, even with the Volkite Spencer, I think it's only
15 inches.
No, that's a charger.
Is that a charger?
He's like 8 or 9 inch.
Oh, is it? Well, he missed anyway, so
Yeah.
that's the end of that one.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
My squad here is going to move 6 inches up and round.
Do you know what they're going to do?
Are they going to do exactly the same reaction?
Exactly the same reaction.
Forward, you dogs.
1. 2, 3.
3, and then wounded on 3s. So Phil was counting the totals each time rather than once.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because we had last time as well. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 4-ups. Loves it.
Okay.
What Maxim bolters? Oh, 4 hits from the dark fires. Craziness. How many wounds?
4 wounds.
Well, I've not got a save against any of them. But he's still not killing them in 5.
In 5s.
So that's 4 dead dudes. There's a pinning check for them. So they've got leadership 7, +1 for warrior elite to 8. So he's 8 with a reroll.
Not finished yet.
What was that for?
My flamer.
All right, well, you need to announce it.
The Machinator array comes with a flamer and a melter pistol.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot the flamer because I'm within
you got
8
3
inches.
hits?
You got 3 hits. Wounding on 2.
Why? Because you strength 4.
Strength 4, but +1 strength because it's in ZM.
Oh, yeah. So that's 2 wounds, 2 4-ups. And I actually have my medic save versus this. But the medic fails, so the medic can die. Useless.
Right.
So yeah, that is the shooting. I'm going to take my pinning check, leadership 8 with a reroll,
Okay.
but I'm down to 7.
Because it's night fighting.
Loves it.
You don't
Loves
need
it.
You don't need it.
And then my second squad is going to do the same actually.
Why doesn't Logic of Victory give you 3 reactions?
But you couldn't react with the same unit twice anyway. And then my unit here is going to go 6 inches with this one on this base. And I'm not going to get into terrain. I'll just go around there. Next, that unit's going to stay on that objective actually.
Okay.
I quite like being on objectives. It's useful. Oh no, it's not. Now the Iron Warriors have arrived. They're going to start running round to this side so that they can get round and secure this objective. So yeah, that is into the shooting phase, of which I want to assault this turn. So no one is going to shoot.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Because if I shoot with the tarantula or anything,
I'm going to move back.
Phil's going to move back, yeah. So time for some crack grenades, lads. Fix the crack bayonets.
So what reaction can I do?
You can do hold the line, in which you take a leadership check, or brace. You take a leadership check. If you pass, you become fearless. So
I'm fearless anyway.
And if you fail, but you can't fail because you're an automata,
right?
You run away D6, but you can't fail it. So you just become fearless or stay fearless.
So I'm fearless for being right. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to do anything.
I thought as much.
They really thought about meching ZN, didn't they?
I think you're being facetious. So my unit on the left gets 3 inch, and the unit on the right 5. These really don't want to charge into those scary robots.
You in there with 5?
No, but not 3. Yeah, I'll go with the 5 first. God, that's terrible. Terrible. We'll get them in the bases, and then the surge from the other unit. Well, they really didn't want to do that. Next, on the other side of the battlefield, Phil, you've got the same question of reaction here.
I'm not gonna brace. I just don't think it's worthwhile.
No, probably not. So my command squad goes 6, and the other squad is motivated on a 12.
I think you're out with that one, but you're in with the other one.
Oh yeah, that 12 does in fact get me. I can't believe that.
Crack bayonets.
Well, this squad clearly believed the order, and everyone else was like, we're not sure. Like,
it's like, are you sure about that, mate? No, we're not going to do that.
We were a unit during 1.0. We're not charging.
Right.
So yeah, combats. Let's start on with the really. Oh no, let's do the motivated ones last. I'm gonna remember them as the really motivated ones.
Okay.
Are we doing like squad upgrades in this campaign like we usually do?
We
like
can
nominate a unit for each other and a unit for ourselves to get an upgrade?
Yeah, you can do.
Right, we can do that at the end.
Yeah.
So here I'm going to charge with my sergeant. Sorry, my challenge with my sergeant. You're going to accept or retire?
I'll accept.
Okay. So my sergeant goes into the Megos. Cut me to pieces, Phil. Oh no, you've got a power axe, haven't you?
I've got machinator array is what I'm using.
Okay, so you go last.
Yep.
So I'm going to go first with my las pistol and close combat weapon, I suppose.
Go for it.
Yes, and I charge.
You must have 4 attacks, sure.
Oh, he does because they're 2 close combat weapons.
Woo!
What weapon skill are you?
4.
So I've got 3 hits. What's your toughness, Phil?
6.
No wounds.
Okay.
And then you go, and then all of my guys are going to use their crack grenades.
So I will do my automata then first.
Yes. You're going to cut me to pieces, aren't you?
So they're hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Is your weapon skill 3, I'm guessing?
I'm going to look. So yes, they're indeed weapon skill 3.
Okay, so I'm weapon skill 3, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Yep. So that's 4 hits.
I'm wounding you on 2s. I'm strength 6.
Yes.
So 2.
2.
Dead.
And that was the squad that I took the medic from as well.
Yeah. But it's strength 6 anyway, so you wouldn't have got your medic. So
right, okay. So just 2 blokes dead.
So 2 blokes dead.
And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with crack grenades. So the crack grenades auto hit, meaning it don't matter, I'm blound.
Yep.
Your toughness 6.
7.
7.
The toughness 7, the strength 6. They went down in strength, not just 4s.
So strength 6, toughness 6. 4 wounds.
5 ups.
Yeah. Oh, and he makes 3 of them. 3. Utter bastard.
Okay.
And then Phil's Archmagos goes with his Machinator Array.
With his Machinator Array. I have to count up this, actually. Just bear with me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just checking his attacks. So it's 2 base, 1 for 2 close combat weapons, and you get 2 more for running it all through the Machinator Array. So I'm weapon skill 4, so I'm hitting you on 3.
4s.
Are you weapon skill?
I'll double check.
3. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Mastercrafted.
Is your Machinator Array mastercrafted?
Yeah.
Even though it's war gear?
You can mastercraft your Machinator Array because it's actually got a weapon profile and you pay you 5 points for it.
Okay. Yeah. Dead. Goodbye, squad sergeant.
I win by a lot.
You win by 2.
Did I only kill 2 people?
Yeah.
Did I kill 3?
No, you
Sergeant and 2 dudes.
3 then. I'm stubborn.
Okay.
Making it all irrelevant.
Yeah.
And so it's 8, and my Discipline Master's there with a reroll. Love it.
So it doesn't really matter?
No. So we're just wasting airtime, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about on YouTube, getting people to stick around as long as possible, not short, sharp videos.
This one?
Yeah. Can you guess what I'm gonna...
Do you want to challenge my Magus Dominus?
I do.
Right, okay, that's fine.
With my sergeant.
He'll accept.
So everyone at home that might be asking, like, why am I doing these challenges? It's so that Phil can't tank all the crack grenades on the Magoses with a better save.
Also, it means that I can't do my 5 attacks and kill 5 people. I can only be limited to killing 1 person.
I'm not worried about my dead, Phil.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
I'm only worried about you stopping me killing you.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so... Oh, my sergeant goes first, doesn't he?
Yeah.
2 hits from the sergeant. Yes. No.
No wounds.
Over to you.
Okay, so...
Stock chargers.
Stock chargers.
Hitting on 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Not when you get 5 ones now.
2s.
4 dead.
4 dead.
So that's the medic. Oh no. Have you got strength 5 on your Machinator Array?
It's no.
Strength 6.
Strength 6. It's
Medic
plus 2
dead.
to your strength.
1. It's 6 in total.
No, it's 4 in total.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard. You know I like removing them in 5s.
Shall I just do my Magos?
There you go. Yeah, because I'm striking simultaneous, aren't I? Oh, the Magos.
Mastercrafted.
So 4 hits, all on 4s.
2s. With shred. I don't know why I'm doing this. He takes 5 wounds.
Yeah, and he's overkilled by a lot, but I'm going to be stunned.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It didn't really matter.
Yes. So I've then got 12 crap grenades going back in for my remaining dudes. So that's 6.
You got 12 there?
I think so. Yes.
Roll them, we'll find out.
Yeah, so I'm wounding Phil with the crap grenades because they auto hit on 4s. That was okay.
Was it? Wait until you take out all your fails.
Yeah, it was exactly half. Which
Is it actually 6?
Yeah, it's statistical. That's why it's okay.
Lucky 5s. 2.
So that's 2 passes, 4 wounds, which, what's your lowest on?
So you 2.
Right, so then this... So 2, and then that guy blows up. Phil, how far does he blow up?
6 inches. Oh, beautiful.
This is where they all go down. So all but, is that all but one?
It's
or is that
all of them because it's from the,
Yes.
the base, and then it's all that squad. And,
Yeah.
and my. Do you want to win my
Your 3 dudes.
my 3 dudes?
I do. Oh, one wound.
I'm gonna take the same of the Archmagus.
Are you? Are you? He takes a wound. Yes. Yes. So then Phil wounds my 12 dudes in the squad in combat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. And I'll re-roll these 2 ones.
Why re-roll the 2 ones?
So I only rolled 10 dice. He said there's 12 people there.
So that's 9 saves. So 3, 6. Good third of these saved on the 4 ups. So that's a total of 4 saved. So 5 dead. See, I can roll them to die in 5s. And Phil takes 2 more wounds, knocking the Castellax down to 1 wound, which I imagine is going to be.
No.
Is it not going to be the front one?
No, you've already rolled for mine, and I took it on the Archmagus.
You've got 2 more wounds in the pool from the cracks.
Yeah. So I get it. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so
from the cracking.
Sorry, I was.
Yeah, these fine. And then we've got.
All of them, so how many there?
So that's 5, 10, 13 in the command squad.
So 2 fails.
Here's another dice. Because Phil insisted he only needed 6 dice.
So you've got 11.
So I've got 11 saves to make on this militia squad. So that's 6 plus, that's 2 saved, plus another 5. And that's another one dead. So that's 5 total dead, which is statistical. And they space at the front in 5. See, I can kill them in 5s, Phil. It's the perfect number. The mini mag trays, making me hope you kill things. Don't kill 1, kill 5. So that is the end of combat. You have won by a fair amount.
Yeah.
But I have, because I've got Alchem Jackers, again, I've got pseudo stubborn in the combat phase. So I'm leadership 8 and love it. And we just mill in, ready for you to decimate me in your turn. And I don't know why I'm taking out the medics, it just means this discipline master's going to have to go into the challenge in the next turn. The end of the turn, my reinforcement points.
A 0.
So a 0, but luckily I have 0 reinforcements left to bring on. So it's like the game knows that we're playing narratively, Phil.
Exactly.
So Mech T3, Phil, what are you going to do?
I'm going to bring on some reinforcements.
Ooh.
I'm going to bring on my Domitas,
Okay.
which are a single unit, and they come on 8 inches.
So 4 tiles on top.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.5, Phil. You cheat.
Oh yeah, I'm measuring the front of the base. There we go. So a little bit further back.
Cool.
A little bit further back.
Half an inch makes all the difference when I'm 13.5 inches away from you.
You are 13 inches away from me.
Yeah.
I've miscounted. That's fine.
That's why I actually needed to point that out rather than being a bell end.
From that then, this one's going to come here. And there's a specific reason why this one's going to go here.
Okay, and punch the wall. Is that because he's so annoyed that he won't be able to charge into the Castellax?
Yeah, it's because he's so annoyed he won't be able to charge into the Castellax. Come back.
Fuck you, Mum and Dad.
Right. Oh.
What? Because you're out of Cortex controller range?
They can't do it. Yeah, they can't do anything.
Well, they can fire at the closest target, can't they?
Yeah, it's not that I'm bothered about. I can't cyber-thurgy them because it's within 12 inches now and not 24 for Cybernetica.
Right.
So I was just going to increase their ballistic skill and enable them to rack so they could try and zip up the board a little bit, but no, they can't. So they'll have to shoot at the closest viable target.
I'm going to react, obviously.
Okay.
And do you know what? I'm going to react forward because I'm not going to be able to get out of your line of sight. Do you know, like, you're going to be able to shoot some of the squad no matter what I do?
I'm going to use the incendiary grenades, I think.
Do you know what? I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you exploding all over me. I'm going to go like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the smart one. Use the incendiary missiles.
Yeah.
So the shots, he feels going frag, so it causes pinning. So yeah, gets there.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I'll do it on the table near it. That's the easiest, isn't it? He scatters into the combat.
So it goes 7 inches directly this way.
If I could ever find... See, it's see-through. so 7 inches that way?
Yeah.
No, that's 9 to go back to.
There you go. So it clips my one guy.
Yeah.
We'll do the
second one.
We'll do the other one. Hits.
Bang on. And gets, like, 6 dudes.
6 dudes. Okay. Do you want to roll to wound my dude? Hit 6s. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, of course I do.
5, 6.
5.
Okay, 3s for yours.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. His strength 4.
Yeah, so 4 total.
Oh, right. I thought you meant it's 4.
No.
Right,
No. What AP?
6.
6, so 4s. And then I've got a 6 up medic save, because that's all medics are good for now. Oh, 1.
Hey!
Just as I was insulting him. So that's 1 dude dead. And that's a pinning check.
It is.
It is. Hopefully the discipline master doesn't have to shoot anyone. It's night fighting. So I'm going to desperately check whether I've got stubborn. So I do not have stubborn. So the discipline master shoots D3, 2. So it's an AP dash, like auto wound.
Right, okay.
So the armor save. So he shoots them ineffectually, but it's enough of an annoyance to let me re-roll that pinning check. Which I still fail. Luckily I didn't take any more casualties, but they're stuck there for now.
Okay.
And Phil's loving it.
So sweet. Combat. Start with this one.
Go on then.
Do you want to challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the discipline master's got 3 attacks, because I assume Phil's using his machinator array.
Yeah.
He hits twice.
Wounds once.
He wounds, and then he's Magos. Yes! Goes down to 2 wounds.
Just wait. Feel no pain.
Oh. So then the stock charges coming in. That's 6 of them.
No, let me.
How many dice? That was a bad roll as well.
Was it?
No. Go
I picked up for the other one.
So 6 hits twice. Yes, now 2s.
To be honest, I think that was what I did before. 2.
So 2 dead. Just 2 random. So I just put dice there because you're about to explode all over.
Take him away in 5s then.
Yeah, exactly. So then I've got 4 crap grenades.
Do you want me to do the Magos again, by the way, while we're at it?
Yeah, you just go for it. So that's 4 hits.
We'll take 1 away because I rolled too many dice again. So it's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. He killed. Oh, the discipline master has 2 wounds.
No, he's toughness. He's strength 6. You're not toughness 4.
So I've got a refractor field anyway.
Dies.
He dies. So I've got 4 crap grenades going into Phil's castellan.
You want to save all of them, by the way?
What do you mean?
Well, in case because
right, yeah. Try and save all of them.
So you save 1.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he's dead and I'm stubborn.
Are you still someone about the discipline master?
Yeah, he's the army's stubborn.
Right, okay.
In the assault phase.
Right.
So 4 crap grenades, does 3 wounds. 2 wounds taken and it kills the Castellax.
Yeah. Explodes. Go on, reroll for it.
1. So it just gets like
my Castellax
3 dudes.
Yeah. So this one's down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
From the crap grenades.
Yeah.
And then you need to roll to wound that one.
2 wounds on Phil. 1. Do you take it on the Dominus now?
Yeah.
That is the...
Yeah, absolutely. I take it on the... No. It's at the same initiative step.
Oh, so you can't do it on...
Yeah, because
so you couldn't do it onto the Dominus last time then?
I didn't
You did.
Oh,
you
did I?
Yeah, so that actually means
He'll be on one wound.
So the Castellax will...
that one's gone.
And then that allocation from last time
would go on to that one.
Explodes the Castellax now.
Okay, so
then...
That wouldn't be on one wound then. That would now go. Die. And then you need to explode that. But I've still got 2 wounds left from the crack grenades to save.
No, because they don't go into the challenge.
No, right.
So they're ignored. I'm going to remove my guy so it starts getting less.
And you just roll 1 wound on my Magos Dominus.
From the now explodes.
And
you need to roll 3 plus another explodes radius.
Explodes radius. 4.
So 3. Roll the 3. See if they die. That's 2. The saves. 1 dies. So that second explosion gets 3. So that's 3 wounds. 1 dead. So we end up, I think after all of that, with 2 dudes in combat with the Magos.
You need to do 2 wounds on the Magos.
Oh, do I?
So 2 wounds
on the Magos.
It takes another wound, but it has feel no pain for it. So let's see if it saves it from feel no pain.
So, no. Are you just assuming you failed to feel no pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then I take a leadership check or run away on leadership 6 or leadership 7, but I fail it anyway. And I run. I get a 5.
I get 6.
He beats. What's your initiative?
It's the same as your initiative 3. The Dominus is initiative 2, I believe.
So we get the same and I get away. Oh no,
it's changed.
It's in ZM, so I don't get away.
Anyway.
So Phil gets a 6, which beats me.
Yep.
And all of my squad is dead. But the Castellax are no longer a threat. Because that Magos is going to be hightailing it over to those Automata. I have a sneaky suspicion.
So he gets to move his initiative.
He does. Are you running away?
I can't get to those Domata, and it's your turn next. So I need to move him, so he can get out of the way.
Yeah. So he doesn't get meltagunned.
Yeah. You can't instant death him on meltaguns, but you will.
I can still do some wounds.
You'll kill him. You'll kill him. So this combat here.
Yeah, combat there. My discipline master challenges Philip.
Okay.
Of course. So roll to hit, 1 hit, get a 6. No.
Okay. My Castellax.
Yes.
Which is 9 attacks, hitting on 4s.
So 7 hits. 7 hits. This is going to wipe the squad, isn't it?
2s. So 5.
And that is the squad dead because Phil's removing them in 5s. He's remembered this time.
And now let's go and get rid of that discipline master.
Okay. So the machinator array hits.
Hits 3 times. Wounds. Shred. Wounds 3 times.
Right. So he wounds 3. I think you hit on 1 less. Because my weapon skill's 4. So I'm the same weapon skill as you.
Are you weapon skill 4? I thought you checked his weapon skill 3.
No.
2.
Right. They start with the first one in his refractor field.
Right.
Oh, so well, let's go 2. He's definitely dead. Yeah. Easiest way to resolve that. And I'm happy with that. Right, so Phil is going to consolidate at the end of the combat after some very successful stock charger attacks. To be honest, that's actually quite a nice little thing. Like, the militia have, I would say, scored a win there, even though they all died.
Yeah.
I don't sort of factor in the militia dying into whether they've won or not.
No, I think that's a pretty good one, that is.
And they've not there, so he's reasonably balanced?
Yep.
Oh my god. Heresy 2, reasonably balanced? Who knew? And that is into Militia, turn 3.
3.
But Phil's going to do his reinforcement points first.
2.
He gets 2.
That's right, yeah.
So into Militia, turn 3, does my unit here back itself to make a 5-inch charge? If I move, Phil's going to roll for 6s to try and pin me. But I can get 2 melter gun shots off. If I start moving, his Cathalax on 3 wounds, so he's not going to blow up from the melter gun shots. I'm going to move. Oh, what do you get in addition because of Logic of Victory?
+1 to my ballistic skill.
What do you get for the movement reaction?
+3 to my initiative or +3 to my movement.
Right, so I'm not going to move because I'm also not going to fire. So that you don't get further away. Because it's not if I come right up to you, the charge will actually be further if I shoot.
I'll go 5 inches backwards.
Yeah.
6 inches backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is massive, really.
So all I'm going to do actually is I sort of want to go Magos hunting, but I might sacrifice my Warlord with that. So my Warlord's going to move back because she actually wants to survive this game. Like as a rule, I quite enjoy it when my Warlord survives.
They're pinned from the frag grenade in my turn when they came on.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Oh. So this unit here is going to run round. So where is my objective over here? He's behind the door. So they're going to get to here. So I've moved there. Philly's pointing to his Castellax unit.
I'm going to react.
Yeah.
So they're only hitting on 60 still anyway because you snap fire?
Yeah, so, but all of them will be able to hit at least one guy and one of them will be able to hit 5. So hopefully Phil kills 5 or none. Oh, he overheats.
I overheat. Who's it on? That one.
Okay, the one at the back.
Does he save it? No. He takes a wound and they do nothing.
Excellent, excellent. So they've moved to there, and then my Breacher squad is going to move up there 7 to the front of this objective and really secure it.
Not just secure it, but really secure it.
Well, yeah, exactly. With these Iron Warriors with a shield wall, like, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing a good job of securing stuff. So then into the combat phase, because it's such a big thing now that I shouldn't have upgraded all those melter guns. Without those melter guns, I could have probably got another squad.
Yeah.
And
Do you wanna
I've not wanted to fire them.
I was going to say you're going to shoot
I
with
can't
it.
because you'll move back and I want to get into combat.
Yep. Yep. I remember.
I really like the interaction, but as we're going through it more and more
It's not
more
worth
games, it's if you were ever going to shoot, it's because you don't want to assault in that turn anyway. Yeah. But with my combat monster crack grenade units, of course I want to assault. So Phil, I'm going to assault you.
Okay.
Your senses as well as your unit. You're not going to hold the line, so I'm just going to roll to get in. 7.
Oh,
and now he's teetering on a 1. He was teetering on a 1. Now get in, and my medic is going to declare a challenge.
Fine.
Fine. You're so played out, Max. We've done this before. Like, my medic gets 4 attacks, hits once because he's only a medic, doesn't wound. Now there's stock charges before 15 crack grenades. So 9 attacks, hits on 4s, 3 hits, looking good for Max. 2 wounds,
2 dead.
2 dead. So that's 13 crack grenades coming in, and I'll take them off the closest to Phil.
Archmagos.
Yeah.
Oh.
1 hit with Mastercraft.
Crafted, and then 2 with Shred. 2 wounds.
So that's 2 wounds on my medic. He is dead.
Yeah.
But there's no point keeping... Oh, do you know what? We will keep counter casualties because I might, in fact, do something useful this turn. So we've got 12 crack grenades, 13 for the Discipline Master.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, you killed 2, didn't you? So my 13 crack grenades wound on 4s because I skip out the step because crack grenades are amazing. Against mech specifically, not against dreadnoughts. So that's 5 failed to wounds, 8 successful wounds, and I feel like there's some exploding Castellax coming up. Oh!
1, 2, 3.
He saves 4.
4.
Saves 4. So 5 wounds.
All on
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Four wounds.
All on this one.
Yes, so that's kills. So 2 kills the Castellax.
Yeah.
And 2 more wounds afterwards.
So no, it's on 3.
Oh, is that on 3?
They're both on 3.
Right.
So it goes 1 inch.
And gets a dude of mine, and I don't think any of yours. Maybe is that your Magos within?
Well, they would have to be in. There'd have to be more than just one base to base, so they wouldn't be able. And then,
so it would have been 5, but I've taken the front 2 when Phil killed, so it's actually now only 3.
okay, and then it will be 2 on me.
Oh, will it?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
Because I would have to have moved here.
Oh, you'd have consolidated.
I would have
in,
consolidated in, and I think I would have consolidated. I think I had to consolidate there with that one as well.
So it's 3 and 3.
So it would be 4. Sorry, 3 and 3. Yeah. So 2 for you.
2, I get my armour, 2 dead, and 4 on Philip.
No, not 4.
3 on Philip. That's 2. He fails 1, and one of the Castellax is left on 1 wound.
So it's this one here. So he goes.
So let's see if the Discipline Master has to start shooting people, because I have definitely lost that combat. So, Leadership 8,
Oh,
they
you're
love
fine.
it.
You're
They love it. And everyone mills in, ready to be exploded on next. And that is the end of Militia Turn 3.
Now do your reinforcement points.
I do my reinforcement points. My reinforcement points is 2, so I get 2, but I can't spend them on anything. So that is into Mechanicum. So Mechanicum Turn 4, Bill, you're going to stomp up your zombie robots. Are you not bringing anything in?
I've only got 1 reinforcement point.
Have you? Oh, because you started saving up again, didn't you?
Yeah. So then they're there.
The Domitar, yeah.
And how far away is he? 11.
So you're going to move slightly towards him.
So I'm going to run.
Okay.
So go 9 inches.
Oh, and get into coherency.
And then we'll join that unit, the Domitar unit there.
And Phil, in that, will then be closer in charge range to me from the joining. I'm going to react with my now unpinned command squad. The only thing that can hurt is the melter gun, and luckily that's at the front. It doesn't hit. So, Prethy, continue.
Okay. So, there's nothing else they can do. You're just going to have to go into combat.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to auto cast on this unit so it can. Oh, I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to make him so they can react and also ignore the first wound from shooting if they get shot at.
If you kill this unit now, you mean?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to cyber Thurgy that unit so they can react.
Yeah.
Because he's joined them at the end of that turn, and they'll ignore the first wound of a shooting attack.
Okay, go for it.
Just. Because he's stubborn and he's 9, he's 10.
Yeah, because it's constant nighttime.
Yeah.
In the tunnels.
So they can react and then shoot. You're not going to shoot them anyway, so I don't know why I did that. Anyway.
I might do. My Iron Warriors like shooting people.
This unit here, they're going to make it so they
can't sacrifice a shooting attack, so can you do the cyber Thurgy?
I don't know. I don't know if you can do it in combat.
Because you've got to, instead of making a shooting attack, but you can't make a shooting attack.
Alright, fair enough, I won't do it. That's a bit janky, that. I hate that. It's almost like the Mech book needs a complete rewrite.
He says while relentlessly playing Mech.
So, combat for this unit.
Yes. I'm going to challenge
of course you
with
are.
my squad sergeant.
Yes. Here's my 3 attacks with my Castellax. 3 hit.
You sound very resigned, Phil.
2 wound. 2 die.
And do you know what I'm going to... The melter guns are the ones that are in contact over here. Yeah, I am going to take them out.
He's now back on 4 wounds.
Instead of how many?
1.
So the sergeant's there. Yeah, the melter guns have been taken off. 'Cause I've not yet fired any melter guns this game.
Squad sergeant.
Oh, really? Squad sergeant makes his attacks. He hits once. Doesn't wound. And the machinator array attacks.
What weapon skill are you with here?
The squad sergeant is 3.
He's 3.
So you hit 3 times.
Master crafted. Wounding on 2s. Shred.
The squad sergeant's dead a lot.
Dead 3 times.
And there's 2 dice to represent 2 more wounds. So then we have melter ones coming back in. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So wounded on 4s. That wasn't great.
3.
3 wounds. Phil nonchalantly rolls.
I'll re-roll that one because it's not in the tray.
Yeah.
It begrudgingly
Hey, the tray giver.
takes a wound. He explodes.
He does.
1 inch.
So I will have actually had to mill in at initiative step 1, won't I?
Yeah.
So
You have to go into them.
So you get like, let's say 5 dudes.
5 dudes.
Because that's the way the tray is angled.
5.
Yeah.
2s. 5.
5. 4 dead. Okay. So the squad's getting neutered, but
So you would take
2 on the castellan. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get.
2
You'll
on the
hit
castellan
2.
unit. That's one wound. Do you
1,
go on your
5.
Archmagos?
I can't because he's still in combat.
Oh, he
It's
is.
initiative step 1.
Oh,
So he takes.
boom.
So he takes a wound. He's on 3 fresh wounds.
Yeah. Suicide Grenadier squads. These are the way to take out
Right.
castellans.
You're
Have you seen that bit in Saving Private Ryan where they like run in at the
you're
tanks?
throwing at the tanks with a sticky grenade.
Sticky bombs.
So you lose combat.
I do. So I'm leadership 8 with a reroll. No.
Don't need it. Move into
Nearly
combat.
ready for Phil to really put the boot in.
And that's it. That's it.
Okay. And then that's over to Iron Warriors and Militia because it's getting more Iron Warriors.
Reinforcement points.
Gets 2.
2,
So you're in a total of 4 now.
4.
And I smell some Reavers coming in, to be honest. To be completely honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Militia Turn 4, my Iron Warriors are going to advance and cinematically part to allow my command squad to retreat behind them. So that's what's happening. Especially as one of them executes one of their brothers. The Militia Command Squad retreats 9 and gets here. Phil's checking whether he can do any frag missile
Yeah, I can see. So I'll do 1 frag missile. I won't see with the other one though.
Where can you see? Onto the Militia Squad?
Yeah. So we can see directly there.
So like just right on the front of the squad.
Yeah.
Okay. So he goes 10 inches that way?
So you take off his ballistic skill, which is 2.
Oh, so he goes
8
8 inches. So it's to there.
Is it? There we go.
So you get an Iron Warrior Breacher.
Wounds.
So I've got a 3 up. I'm going to do it on the Sergeant. Fuck you, Phil. He loves it. Fuck you. And then my Militia Squad here is going to make sure I've controlled this objective. And do you know what? That was a mistake.
Oh.
I should have actually just used the command squad as bait.
Yes.
Yes. They might actually be shoved back out in front. But that's my movement phase. Shooting, I don't want to give Phil any movement from that point. Leave his charge a little bit longer. So just straight into combat. Phil, can you Can you just
No, you gotta
me
do.
out what's going to happen?
You're gonna use your Discipline Master. He's not gonna cause a single wound. I'm gonna kill two things with my Castellax. So Discipline Master. Oh,
3 hits. Oh, he gets a wound.
I save it.
Yeah.
Castellax.
Yeah, Castellax hits twice.
Two's to wound. 2 wounds, 2 dead.
So that's 2 dead, leaving 2 left with the crap grenades that don't wound at all.
Then it is the
into the Discipline Master. That's 4 hits.
With 2 is shred.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 Discipline Master saves.
Oh, close.
2 of them.
Close.
So that's 3 total done. 5 including the 2 guys. The 2 guys are stubborn.
Not that stubborn.
Hate it. They're running. Oh, a lot.
Oh, they
beat
run away
Phil.
from me.
And we get away 2d6 towards the nearest board edge. Oh no, it's directly away into
It's directly away. So how far are you going?
I'll go this way. Or will I go back? Will I go up the stairs?
You'll go up the stairs, won't you?
Yeah. And there's only 2 members left, so I don't even think they can rally. Or is that not?
No, that's a fantasy thing.
No, it used to be in Heresy 1.
Oh, did it?
25%.
Oh, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to follow you. I'm going to go my 3 inches
Are you?
that way.
And then that's into, with my reinforcement points that I've not been tracking anymore, I get 1, but I don't need it. And it's over to Mech. Turn
5.
This video is sponsored by Older Gods, a terrifying cosmic horror, now available on Amazon, Tubi, and Apple TV. The film follows American Chris Rivers, who, after the disappearance of his troubled friend, travels to the remote Welsh countryside to investigate what happened, leading him to a dark apocalyptic cult. Screen critics labelled it dark, twisted, and unsettling. Film and TV Now calls it atmospheric and unsettling psychological horror. Older Gods is available to purchase or rent on Amazon Prime Video now, as well as Tubi, Apple TV, for as little as $2 or £3. You can watch the trailer for Older Gods at the end of this video, or if you want to watch the film straight away, check the links in the description below. Right, so Phil, your go.
So I'm going to spend my 4 resource points that I have at the moment. I'm going to bring on...
You picked up my bad habits calling him resource points.
Reinforcement points. I'm going to bring on my Reavers that are with my mech. I've got a Sons of Horus allied detachment with a medic, and then I've come on there.
Yeah, to chase down my breaches.
Yep.
Now, I am sure that I've not given my breaches an augury scanner, but I'm going to check it now because I'm desperate to intercept this squad, to be perfectly honest. I did, Phil.
Yeah, right, there you go.
Look, there's an augury scanner on the breaches.
Yeah, there is actually.
There actually is, there's not even lies. Yes! So I'm going to intercept with my pinning shots on that breacher squad. So I've got my squad sergeant with a normal bolter, because he's got a combi bolter, but I'm not in the combi range, so he hits and doesn't wound.
Isn't that really weird? Like, because it's now that I've come on from interceptor, you don't hit on 6s.
Yeah, that's true. I just forgot, to be honest.
All right.
The melter gun that is in range from here, I think it was, hits, incinerates one.
Remove a person.
The closest, not the closest.
The person that's in range. So the person the second closest. Thank you.
And then I've got my Volkite charges that are all in range.
Right.
So that is 11 Volkite charges. 11 Volkite charges, hits on 3s because, as Phil said, it's intercepting. It hits on 4s because it's night fighting.
It does hit on 4s.
It hits on 4s.
So that's not as good as you probably thought it was then.
No, but it's more than I thought when I didn't have an augury scanner, so I'm going to remain hopeful.
3s
come strength 5. So that is a total of 7 wounds.
1, 2, 3,
Phil can allocate how he wants on
7.
So you can't onto the sergeant. But
It's fine.
You can tank onto the apothecaries.
No, you're alright. I'll just go on the Reavers.
Oh, that's 6.
Reavers.
6 saves.
Just wait. Feel no pain. No, so he takes 1 wound.
The flag flags him.
Saves it.
Right, so one of them is on 1 wound, and then we'll move over to Phil's turn proper. So we're joined by a new person.
The legendary Dominic Bellman.
Hi.
And we're going to get on with the rest of Phil's turn. So Phil, where is next? Your Reavers have just been intercepted. What about, where are you going to move?
So I focus so much on the Reavers coming in, I haven't actually thought about the rest of my moves.
How about it?
I think we are going to move the Castellax and the Archmagos here.
Okay. So that's just stomping. You're going to leave those 2 running away dudes alone, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't concern me.
I am going to... Do you know what? I can't shoot you with anything because nothing can hurt you. Oh, I suppose I might have a melter gun in that squad. How far's 12?
Where is your melter
Melter
gun?
guns are here.
You're within range.
Oh, I'm gonna snap fire at you.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yes. Yeah. So I hit you on 6s.
Woo!
No.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Now, these are going to move.
Who are these? Phil?
This is my Magos and my Domitas.
No, I mean the names.
Phil.
That's Phil 2.
Yeah, but
This is your Magos, so that's Phil 1.
it's PH1L.
Right. Okay. Is that PH2L and that's PH1L?
No, because he's an improved mark, so he's Mark 2, so he's PH2L.
Right. Okay. Okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah. I'm glad you did. So that gets them to there. Mighty 8 inches.
Yeah. So the Domitaring forwards, like moving forwards.
Domitar's just Domitar.
How far away are you? Is it going to be a long bomb?
11 inches. Because the 10. Oh no. Am I 10 or 11?
You're outside of 10.
Right, so 11 inches.
Okay. Shooting any?
What we do have though is the Magos can come forward and will not make that charge any shorter.
You mean Phil the second?
Phil the first.
Oh, Phil first. Are you second now?
That does make it 10 inches now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Any shooting, Phil?
Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot with your tarantula.
I can't. It's automated artillery.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we will move into the shooting phase. Archmagos here.
Yeah.
He's on 2 wounds.
So declare your target of the unit.
They're not going to shoot anything. So he's just going to do his cyberthurgy power.
So yeah, cyberthurgy.
So there's a power that allows them to roll 3d6 and pick the 2 highest for charging, but I'm also going to give them the ability to react as well in case I just don't make the charge.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll on 2, and it goes off. Going to go over to this squad here with the Archmagos and the 1 Castellax. They are going to shoot, I think, at the tarantula, to be perfectly honest. And I'm going to use the cyberthurgy right again to increase ballistic skill, enable that unit to react, okay? No, I'm just going to enable them to react. I'm not going to increase the ballistic skill, so it just goes off straight away.
Right.
Because I want the reaction more than to actually hit with the weapons.
Okay.
Right then. So that's done. Shooting here at the tarantula. So 2 attacks, 2 shots,
4s.
hitting on 4s. 1 hit.
Toughness bad.
1 wound.
I 6-up save for being behind my dudes. No. And a blounding check, because I imagine no more shooting's coming in.
Yeah. Although it's immaterial because you're hitting on 6s anyway.
Yeah, it is. I'm blound.
Hey. Right then. So combat now.
Yeah.
The Domitar unit is going to charge your
Command squad.
command squad.
They'll take it. They'll just take it.
Okay, so we're 10 inches away.
Yes. So he gets the double 6.
In.
Thanks, Barefoot Dice.
You're the best.
Okay, and you reverse.
Oh, no, it's closest first, isn't it?
Closest to closest.
So that one goes in there.
To closest.
Yep. So it goes into the closest there. And then he can still get in there. And then he can come in and join the combat there.
Okay, and then behind, we've got the Reavers.
Big Mighty 7. We measured this yesterday.
Yeah, I'm going to brace.
Okay.
Brace! Yes, I run! So I run 1d6, 5, and auto regroup at the end of that. Yes! The perfect outcome. So I'm just going to mill this squad in, and they will, like the closest models I'll actually...
So what distance did you go? For your run?
5. Yeah.
So I can...
be 12 inches.
12 inches, so I need double 6 then to be able to get that.
Yeah, you do. Yes. Perfection. Absolute perfection. So that gives Phil a 12-inch charge, and Phil, does he get it?
No!
He gets a double 1 anyway.
Just shuffle them forward an inch.
Yeah. Do you want to move them all an inch? It's a shame you can't throw frag grenades anymore.
Yeah.
That was such a fun rule that no one ever remembered. I fully understand why they got rid of.
When everyone was doing Overwatch and they go, I'm going to fire 10 bottles. No, 9 bottles and a frag grenade.
Yeah. No, my favourite was, I've got breacher shields. That gives me defensive grenades. So you charge, I'm going to shield bash you with my defensive grenade. That was the best. Right, so combat comes down to Dommy the Domitars.
Yeah, so first one I've got to do a Hammer of Wrath with one of the Domitars.
Yep.
It wounds.
And he loves it.
1, 2, 3,
He loves
4,
it.
5,
Bill.
6.
Can you guess what's about to happen?
Are you going to challenge my Archmage?
I am going to challenge your Archmage.
But it's not with your commander, is it?
No, it's not with my commander. Would you like to tell everyone who it's with?
It'll be the Apothecary.
It will be with the Apothecary. Oh, look at that. Oh, and actually, I need to not consolidate in because I don't want to be in killing radius when you start striking. So, Phil, how many attacks do you have?
I have 5 attacks per Domitar.
Okay.
So 3 base, 1 for charging, 2 graviton hammers.
Okay.
What weapon skill are you?
Like 3.
Okay, so 3s.
So that's 7 hits and then 2s to squash.
1, 2,
6 squashes.
6.
But I only have 3 models in engagement range.
I'll take that.
Oh, I've got 4.
Oh well.
And then I consolidate in.
Is that 4 inches?
Well, it's not 4 inches, it is 3.
Yep.
If I was out of engagement range, I'll still be an inch away at least. So I consolidate in, and let's do the Archmagos and Medicae
1, 2,
attacks.
3.
So the medics. Oh, I hit twice! No wounds though.
So it's 6 attacks.
Okay. So you hit my medic on 3s.
No. He's weapon skill 3.
So 4s then.
4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 that's mastercrafted.
5 hits and then 2s to squash my medic. Oh, the medic's dead.
With shred.
The medic's dead. And I don't take negative modifiers in the assault phase. So...
You want to do your 1 crack grenade though, don't you, with your guy?
No, because I'm not in contact.
Oh, right, okay.
So... my leadership. The Discipline Master shoots twice. I've got an invulnerable save of 3 up, so I'll take that. Love them both, and the reroll, I'm fine.
Right. And we just pile it.
So we just, yeah. So that's that combat over. Oh, your
Reinforcement points. Oh,
he gets none.
getting on.
So how many are you on now?
4.
So he can bring in. Oh, he's waiting.
No.
He's waiting till the last turn to bring the troops choice in.
I'm not on 4, I'm on 1. I do apologise.
Are you?
Yeah, because they came in and took 3.
Right, okay.
So I'm on 1.
So you can bring a troops choice onto your board edge.
I can.
And I think that actually might be massive. So, and I believe it is into Iron Warriors turn 5.
Yes.
Yeah. As we go into the last turn, I'm going to see if I rally with my 2 lone dudes. And I think I'm under 25%, so if that's still a rule, but I'm just going to see if they get a double 1. No, they don't, and they run off into the dark. 10. Run them 10, Phil.
There we go.
Next, I'm going to...
There you go.
Do you know what? I'm going to just pull back my squad here. I'm going to leave the medic at the front so that you can have fun challenging him, Phil.
Okay.
And I'm going to go onto the line of 12 inches with my melter guns. Not so that I can like pick out Phil's dude, but so that the charge is the longest it can possibly be while I'm still within that melter range.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to react with that unit. Shooting reaction. So because that's my Warlord unit, I get +1 to my ballistic skill for reacting. So they'll be hitting on 3s.
You won't get your maxing bolters though, because I'm only within 12.
Oh, he's behind.
Yeah.
He's behind, isn't he? So he's, yeah. So... no, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I don't want to fire the dark. I don't want to fire the dark fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to fire the dark fire.
Right. Okay. Fair. So next in my. Go on.
No, I will react. And I will fire the dark
will.
fire. So hitting on. It doesn't really matter if I've got +1 ballistic skill because you snap firing this, so it's 6s. 1 hit.
Yeah. 2 to wound.
1 wound.
I've got no cover save.
Yep.
Strength 7. So 1 gone. And then a blounding check.
Yep.
I wonder if they're extra bloundy at night time.
Must be.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Must be.
They are extra bloundy at night time. So my melter guns are going to fire from there. And I get 1 hit.
Whoa. I get to react if you're firing.
Go on then. Oh, you're moving backwards?
Yeah. So now you're not in range with your melter guns anyway.
Right, well, you can go your extra 3 inches if you want.
I could do. Do you have to go directly away with this reaction, or is it any way?
Any way.
Do you have to keep on the direction that you were
just
going?
any way at all. Displace! Excellent. And that is all my shooting, actually. I'm going to next move into the assault phase and declare a charge into your Mechanicum unit.
They're going to do nothing?
They'll take it.
Yeah.
So
you can roll for it. You just like,
I get in.
You're just like, they're in.
I get in that 1 inch charge. So, yeah, I get 8 inches to get wherever the hell I want. Get in here. So, we go into combat, in which, Phil, can you guess what's going to happen?
You're going to challenge my Melos Dominus.
With who?
With your champions, it makes your unit fearless.
Yeah, I am. Look, he's almost like we've played before. He's like we've played before, Phil. Oh my god. Right, so yeah, champion versus the Melos Dominus.
Yep.
In the brutal combat of the game.
6s then, or do I hit you on 5s?
So I hit with my Delegatus first, because he's got initiative 5. So he goes into Phil's Melos.
Is it Delegatus? I thought you had a champion.
Not Delegatus, champion.
Yep.
That's the delegated person for this class.
Right.
Yeah, I just speak Latin on the casual, you know. So hits on 2s. Oh my fucking god. So 2 misses. I mean, I really need
4s.
the 6 now.
Oh, 1-6.
So I get the murderous strike, but Phil's got his, what is it, 3 up?
4 up for
Megos
Dominus.
Ooh, he gets the murder!
Dead.
Yes!
Dead.
Excellent.
So you've got 2 wounds there.
Yeah, that couldn't have gone any better. And then...
Say 2 wounds. It doesn't really matter because they're fearless. So.
And now everyone will be striking at initiative 1 into your domicile.
So I'm initiative 4.
Who do you want? Which one do you want to strike? My warlord and discipline master, or my squad?
Absolutely not. It's your squad.
Right. Okay.
So
into the Iron Warriors.
So it's 4s.
Yes.
Oh, 4 average.
Yeah. Gets half. You can't be upset about
2s.
that.
3.
So I've got a 5 up boarding shield.
Yep.
Phil thought I was going to say feel not pain.
Yeah, I did thought you were going to say feel not pain.
5 up boarding shield. 3 dead. 3 dead.
Yep. For what it's worth, you've got a concussive, but it really doesn't matter because you're auto hitting. It's the unit that takes it.
Is it? Do they take it immediately?
No, it's a leadership. They do now. It's a leadership test now.
Yeah.
And
because I have a thunder hammer, you see.
Right. So
or a grav hammer. I'll have to look.
Right. So you do the leadership test now, and you get -2. So
Love it.
Yeah, he's leadership 9, isn't he?
I'm fearless while in a challenge.
It doesn't matter about being fearless. It's a leadership test, so you fearless doesn't affect it.
Ah.
Yeah, looked it up because of contemptors.
So I think I fail. So my sergeant is weapon skill 2 now, because it's for the entire squad taking the concussive. So I hit Phil on 5s with my graviton crusher. 1 hits. A nothing.
Of course.
A nothing, of course I get 1. And then the rest of everyone else goes in with the crack grenades.
Yep.
So I've got 12 crack grenades from the squad coming back. And I've got 2 from the display master and force commander.
Yep.
For a total of 14.
So don't roll altogether.
Why not?
Because you get +1 to your strength from your Iron Warriors. So
I don't, because it's not an attack.
Is it not an attack?
It's not an attack, it's an automatic hit.
So it's 5s then that you need because they're toughness 7.
Just 3.
3 5-ups.
And that might have scuppered me.
I saved 1, so 1's on to 3 wounds.
It takes 2, yeah. So I've won, but Phil is fearless.
You've done 5, but I'm fearless.
Yeah,
so stay there.
And that is over to Phil's turn 6. So, Sons of Horus turn 6, Phil. You've moved on your tactical squad.
I have. They've come on. They ran on, so they're 11 inches on the board there now, and are going to be completely ineffective in the game.
Yeah, if only you'd have rolled higher for that.
Exactly, exactly. So with regards to what I'm doing, I'm going to keep the Castellax unit. Well, we're just going to move a little bit tiny with the Archmagos and the Castellax unit. They're scoring, so they can't be shot, and then now they've got that objective. Me and Max were just talking off camera as well with the Reavers. Now, one thing I can do is just move on to the objective. I will score it and win it. So we're going to say that it's a win, but that's boring to watch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go.
Well, it's not very narrative for the narrative campaign.
Exactly. So the Reavers are going to then go and do that charge now. So they move 7 inches on. So if you got that there.
So they get to this point.
Yep.
As the closest. And like a turn goes by and now we carry on in turn 7 and Phil's going to charge. Because I imagine you're not doing anything else.
There's no shooting to do. There's nothing else at all. So yeah, I'm just going to charge.
Okay. So charge away. 8.
They're in.
And he does in fact get in this time. So closest to closest is here. And I potentially made... Oh, I knew I'd made a mistake charging the Domitar as soon as I'd done. I should have consolidated back onto the objective, or moved back on.
Yeah.
And then been like, oh...
I have to come and do that.
Yeah, Phil's got to entirely knock me off, and if he does, I'll challenge and become fearless. Which is what I'm going to do now. So Phil, are you going to declare a challenge?
No.
I'm going to declare a challenge with my champion. You going to accept?
Part of me wants to just say no, so you're not fearless.
Do it if you want.
Yeah.
Cowardly gang fighter.
Yeah, they're not going to.
So we need to mark it down at this point in history. Your Reaver champion is a coward, sir. And we'll get on into the combat. So I am obviously not going to use crack grenades with everyone in this combat. You've got obviously full squad.
One.
So first up, we have my champion, and I'm actually going to strike into your Domitar.
Okay.
Because I'm going to hit you on 3s.
Yep.
Rather than 4s or 3s.
You'd hit on 3.
And if I get the instant death, I might be able to just punk a Domitar.
You hit on 3s against both of them.
Right, okay.
Because they're weapon skill 4 and they're weapon skill 5.
And I'm 6.
You're 6, so you hit on 3s against both.
I can't remember whether I got that +1 weapon skill. I'm going to do the Domitar. So that's 2 hits.
Yep.
Come on, double 6. No, I get, with my strength 5, 6.
Toughness 7 with Domitars.
So, nothing.
Okay then.
Phil, you go into your chain axes.
Yeah, so I'm hitting on 3s.
How many attacks have you got? How many Reavers with chain axes have you got?
7.
Right, and they've each got 4 attacks.
They've each got 4 attacks. So 2 base, 1 for charging, 1 for 2 close combat weapons.
Okay. That's 28 attacks. And Phil is hitting me on 4s. No, 3s. Because he's Reavers, isn't he?
Yeah, so fail, fail. Fail, fail.
Are you Swarm Brothers with Mechanicum?
Fail, yes.
So you get an additional rage because you have your Black Reaving, do you? Or is it only other Sons of Horus units?
I think it's only... Oh my god.
So Phil's got 18 hits and he's going to roll another 7 dice because it doesn't have to be a Sons of Horus unit.
To get the Black Reaving benefit of rage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
More. Okay. Then with the chain axes, wounding on 3s with shred.
Yes.
So 2 fails, 3, 4 fails, 5 fails.
Yeah, you just knocked that one.
I just did not that one. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 saves.
18 successes and re-roll the fails.
Oh, yeah.
Roll them 5 fails, don't forget about that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
22.
22.
So 22 3-ups,
Yes.
because I'll just take it on dudes. And then the fails, I'll take my Feel No Pain on. And then 6 Feel No Pains. So 6 die.
Oof.
That's actually quite a lot for that. 4, 5. Useless bastards.
1, 2. I've got the apothecary as well, which I didn't do.
Okay.
So 1, he's got...
What's he got? A Canos and Tabar.
No, he's just got artificer armour. So he's got
And a
nothing else.
chainsword.
And a chainsaw. So he's got 2 for charging.
Yep.
1 extra for rage. But he hits on 4s.
He's got 2 base.
Does he have...
2 for charging, so 4.
He has 1
2
base.
close
Does he have
weapons.
2 close combat weapons and
No,
2
he's
for
got
charging?
2 base.
Apothecaries haven't. Wow.
So Phil's apothecary, he's got 5 attacks.
These are 4s. So
No
none.
hits. And then your power fists and stuff. Oh, actually, your Domitar first. Oh no, I go next with all of my simultaneous attacks.
Well, my Domitar would go before...
They go after my initiative 4s.
They're initiative 4.
Oh, are they 4? Oh,
Yeah.
just do everything then. So you've got 8 attacks from the Domitar.
Give me 2 more dice, please. So 4s.
It's 4 hits, statistical.
Very average. 2's to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like how you didn't fail any, you still had to count them. That's 1 pass and 3 dead. I imagine you weren't targeting the
No, I was going for the...
3. 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 4 that are still striking. God, that actually won't be because we're in base contact with the Domitar, so I had to strike the Domitar.
Yeah.
And it's my Migo.
Yes.
So my Sergeant will have to strike into the Domitar.
Okay.
So he's got 2 attacks.
Just
with
wait.
Graviton Crusher.
You've got the other ones as well that died to the Reavers that were tried. Yeah. Just making sure you
just
got
do
that.
all of mine.
Yeah.
So he gets 2 hits with his Graviton Crusher, 1 wound that splits into 2 with his Brutal 2.
2 5-ups. He takes 1 wound, so he's down to 2.
Yeah. My Apothecary will strike into Phil's squad with his Graviton Mace. He's on the wrong side of the squad. So he gets 2 hits, 2 wounds. So feel no pains or you're dead.
I've
saved.
That's out of the tray.
2 saved.
2 saved.
I've got 2 militia people going into the Domitars.
Okay.
Nothing. And then I've got 6 attacks going into the Sons of Horus squad from my breaches. So that's 2 hits and
5s.
1.
1 save.
Okay, so I've lost by.
Oh, I've not finished yet.
Oh, you've got your power fist.
I've got my power axes and my power fist, yeah. Can you just give us 2 more die? So, power axes, hitting on 3s.
So that's 5 hits,
Wounded on 3s.
5 wounds. So got 5 ups. Followed by 5 up, feel no pains. Feel like the biggest eye roll there.
Oh my
That's
God.
1, 2, and then 3 takes a wound off the champion.
And then I've got my power fists.
Yes,
so
you do.
8 power fist attacks.
Is that including your rage?
That is, yeah. So it's the 2 base, 2 for charging because I raged 2. So 3, no.
It's an initiative step, you'll still be in.
Ah, right, okay. So,
But my majority initiative step is still 4.
right, yeah, because
So yeah.
I didn't roll that one then. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So my champion has 4 power fist saves to make.
Oh.
It feels groaning because he knows I very possibly could roll this. No, I make 2 though. And he gets splattered. And I lose combat by a lot. But weirdly, my militia are stubborn.
Leadership 8 with leadership.
They love
Whatever,
it.
they're just there, they're there anyway.
And they mill in. So in Militia Turn 6, I leave my terrified squad on the objective. Because those grenadiers just need to hold the line to get the retreat more organised.
Are they running?
Yeah, my 2 on the other side of the board here want to regroup. They don't, and they know what's up. They know what's up. No, they might still be on the board. They're not.
They're not.
And we'll just go into the combat. So I'm going to use crap grenades, because you've got 2 wounds left on the Domitar. So maybe I could explode
3, 4.
all over your Reavers.
So I've got, oh my God, I've got to count on the Reaver attacks now, haven't I? 1, 2.
Just do your Domitars, Phil.
Okay.
So you hit me on 4s.
3 hits with 1. I've rolled too many dice on that one.
3 hits and 3 hits is
6.
2s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So I've got a 5 up save on my Discipline Master. No.
Nope.
And then 4 3 up saves on my Force Commander. She dead.
Oh, very dead.
Phil said unsurprisingly.
Very dead.
And that is game.
Thank you very much.
And we'll go into the post game. So we have the Sons of Horus taking control of the battlefield with just my 1 Grenadier squad and its lone Tarantula on the on the right hand side, like tunnel, like basically securing the lines of escape. So I don't think they'll hold out long. But
Deadly, that tarantula. Deadly.
Oh, amazing.
Deadly.
Amazing, right? Position perfectly.
Perfect. I thought so.
Yeah, so that is the narrative of it. We've each done our 2 campaign characters, or I've got 2.
I've got 2 in this battle. Well, I had 3, but he didn't come on, so I had to take part in the game.
Yeah, so we've done them using the Melos rules pack that we've done, and because we advanced 2 pips each. I have my champion that got a weapon skill increase, so he's now weapon skill 7, which is pretty tasty.
Yeah, it's good.
And my militia force commander got an extra initiative, and I think that's so that she can run away better away from combat to keep herself safe. Or maybe she was just like getting used to ducking ahead for all the blounds.
Yeah.
So those are my upgrades. Phil, what did you get?
So both my Archmagus Dominus, my Magus Dominus, both got a movement increase.
Okay.
So I got the choice between movement or initiative, and I took the movement because now they're the same speed as the Castellax that they were with. Castellax are movement 7, Magos are movement 6, so it helps them keep up with the squad a little bit better there.
So, and they were just like randomly rolled on basically a Mordheim style table. If you want to see those character progression things, there is a link below to the drive, and we'll be playing with them at the Melos event this year. To have played Reavers actually making a massive difference.
Actually,
Reavers are good.
Yeah, actually being Reavers, which was great, because every time I play them in like a normal board game, they just get shot off, or people hold the line or brace against them. So
hold the line, he's bracing this one.
Yeah, hold the line, sorry. And they never get their benefit, but in this time here, with just a weight of attacks, did exactly what they're supposed to do. Really happy with them. That was fantastic.
So that was actually what me and Phil do in these narrative campaigns that we played it before. We're going to do it again. We each nominate a unit for the other person that we thought either did the best or most cinematic moment in the game. So I'm actually going to choose your Reavers for coming on, striking hard, striking fast, no mercy, into the back of my Iron Warriors.
Cobra Kai, is that
exactly.
the Cobra Kai squad?
But the real key to it, I think, is taking that objective at the end.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to get line all the time, which half ties into us allowing you to take Black Reaving without the Master of Signals to get line. So now you don't even need to do that.
Because you always got line. Yeah, and for me, it's got to be the Grenadier squad there that just...
The crack bayonets.
Fixed crack bayonets and just wiped out like a Castellax squad. I mean, that was absolutely fantastic. And we were talking about it. I was going to give them Fearless in the assault phase because they're already stubborn. So I think that really fits really nicely with them there. Because you've got to be pretty fearless to charge up to a robot.
The lunatics.
And just try and, like, Saving Private Ryan and just popping grenades onto them.
Yeah, and I think that's actually one of the key things that almost could have won me the game.
Yeah.
Like them holding up, all of the Grenadier squads actually, holding up the Castellax so well.
They were great. I've been stubborn with a reroll. That's fantastic. It was really, really good. I mean, that just shows, like, they just held, are they 100 points?
Well, yeah, something around that.
100 points, and they held up nearly 400 points worth of Castellax.
Yes, so 135 points each, and that's with the melter guns. Without the melter guns, it's 105 points each.
Yeah, so that's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But no, that was definitely not favourite to see the Castellax go, but definitely the most thematic sort of part of that battle there.
So a real big thanks to our sponsors. We've got Everlayer 3D, who are going to be providing some terrain, including like the surface dwellings that we'll hopefully get in some of the campaign games that we're going to be playing on channel. We've got Little Legend, who's sponsoring like the Best Painted and Hobby Awards. We've got Anvil Industries that have come up with a super secret thing that we're going to be putting on the tables. Can't say anything about that yet. And Deep Cut Studios, who all of the mats on these tables that you see on the channel are all Deep Cut Studios stuff. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this game. If you did, do all the YouTubey stuff, like, comment, subscribe. It lets me and Phil know that you actually want to see us playing these narrative scenarios. So we'll keep going with the campaign basically, and do more campaigns on the channel. And there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself a bounty tray, dice, and access to the Discord where we can talk about the campaign. And we'll see you guys next time. In a bit.
Chris, thank you for following the breadcrumbs. I knew you'd be the one to find them. Now, listen to my voice. My breathing is steady. I sound fully conscious. I'm not what you all think I am. If you look through our findings, you'll see that we'd found sites, out-of-the-way places to perform their depravities. We looked wherever there were reports of overindulgent murders, anything ritualistic. And we found lots of them. We realized we'd walked into their trap. They were tracking us.
Are you burdened with religion, Mr. Duffy? Do you know why he doesn't answer our prayers? He's scared, terrified, of waking something far older than him. He knows that by helping us, it would notice him. You see, your God is a coward. It answers me when I call. It listens. It tells me when it wakes, I will be rewarded for my devotion. And when it makes this world drown, I won't offer my hand to save any of you.